Hello there, greetings. Thank you for joining us. And this will be uploaded on Valentine's Day. Forgot about that. Right. Lucky us. Another holiday to eliminate from my calendar. So, what is the connection for today? I have some kind of idea. I guess Yahoo or Nahu. Oh, the Israeli prime minister is under investigation. I don't think he stepped down. I doubt he's going to go to jail. Never know, but I doubt it. But he's just going to go be rich somewhere. Yeah, I'm surprised he got away with it this long, but I'm surprised they're actually doing these, trying to put charges against him, actually. So that's all right. Sorry, I'm looking at something. Yeah, today's broadcast, I might even do a channeling. We'll see. What's going to, if you're new to all of this, I'll go there first. This is ivantower.com. We have private sessions open this week. Yeah, this is the calendar here. And it's Google Hangouts, Zoom, Skype, and channeling by phone. This is the phone number that I call from. I might change that over time, mostly, but for right now, I'll use that. I just trying something different. Also, I've submitted a question, and right now I am on Wednesday, so I finally caught up slightly. So I'm like super behind, but I'm getting there. So I'm about a week behind, and I'm trying to catch up. Tomorrow I should catch up quite a bit. So I'm trying to go back to 5 days, but it's been kind of hard to do that recently. So these are other, you can order channelings here. We also have, everything's been rearranged here. We also have iPhone and Android app also. This is basically so you can get a quicker access, and also have Jake comic and the Oracle cards. Everything is in the links down below or on the website. And I'll go back to Jake in a little bit. We also have 5D Spirit Crew, Social Network, and I added a couple of things. The body language of Kim Jong. This is Kim Jong-un's sister. Talking about ghosts. Yeah, that's interesting. Joe Rogan connected to the Illuminati, or ever been running by the Illuminati. And we have these other connections here, which are great. So yeah, thank you for posting. What was that? 800 million-year-old princess. Damn. I didn't even notice that. I gotta check that one out. So also at Spirit Social. Submit a question, healing past life regression. Message from Yeshua, channeling consulting, 5-minute healing. Spiritual connections, low question from day, chakra healing from day, job breaking from Miguel. Healing from Nick. Ask a question from Yosium and her other products here. And as for, we have the Jake comic here also, Tower Studios. And this is basically where Jake is going. This is a build-up to future issues, obviously. I have his little girlfriend here. He's all beat up. Got beat up by a sandwich. As for the sandwich, it's beating him up. Yeah, there's a sandwich. Yeah, he gets pretty beat up. Yeah, this is a cheese sandwich beats him up. I don't know if you can see him. There he is. That's the cheese sandwich. Because Jake sent his son to Earth. It's like they eat cheese sandwiches on Earth. So it's like, what's up with that? So it's this is Herman. He turns into Eddie Marvin. The girls don't see him as an alien. There's him in his flying car. So saying, "Oh, you're an alien." It's like, oh, don't all celebrities have flying cars? So, It can be all read here, and the comic will be available shortly. Oh, about a week. I haven't had time to set it up yet, so that's pretty funny. So, let's see. As for how to connect to aliens and spirits, I was going to talk. I might go into NASA a little bit too. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Well, I might do a little bit here. I don't know. It's been a long day, and it's hot here. It is no longer. Yeah, where's the air conditioner? I might have to get a new fan because I'm burning up. It's February and it's hot. Jeez. As for apologies. All right, how to connect to your guides. Those that are new to all of this, or how to connect to aliens, put aliens in the beginning part of it. Of how some people are just wondering, I imagine. Some don't believe in any of this. But it's like, I don't see an alien. Well, you have to heal the manipulations. Some people don't believe they're manipulated. And we all are to a certain degree. It's the healing, because you see the violence on the world. I'm not going to show the news. Somebody sent some white powder to one of Trump's, I forget, his son's wife. It's like, this should, if you think of, this is a manipulative, this world's being manipulated heavily. And to how to connect to aliens, you got to heal the manipulations. And this is why they're not showing themselves here, because this is a war zone, basically, as you can see. So it's like, clear out the crap within, find inner peace, and you will feel them spiritually. That's all they can do. And you can connect to your guides and connect to, your higher self, and then you'll feel alien presence around you. It's just healing the third dimensional energies to connect to coming into your center. So those that don't believe in any of this, everybody's connected to somebody, alien, spirit, we're all connected to somebody. It's just how you connect. You're not going to just instantly show up. Now, what this is all about, at least this channel, even to rock other channels, not the other channeling alien channels, because they're already connected to aliens. It's those that don't connect to them. Not just aliens, but spiritual beings. Some have spiritual channels, and just kind of like, you can say here it's kind of like rocking the boat to get us more into the, in due time, obviously, to go into more of an understanding that we can't connect to these beings on a physical level. We're building up to it. It's going to happen eventually. So putting the conversation out there. Right now it's, some people do feel a touch. I had a finger on the back of mine. I know it was an Arcturian doing that. It's like, jeez. It's like, yeah, that's weird. That's weird. I've had other, not like that, but I can't forget that. But as for seeing them, it takes time. You got to clear out all of this stuff. You can say the archon manipulations around the planet. And it's just clearing out our own, nobody's perfect, obviously. But to clear out our own stuff. And it will come through eventually. People might be spooked out about it, but it's fun. It's weird, but it's where we're heading. This is the new renaissance here. Right now we're in the early stages of it. Bashar started it, and now I believe other spiritual groups, they're super huge, have 1 million views. And a lot of people aren't ready for this stuff, but I believe eventually it will go into, maybe not necessarily, it can be more guides and, it's things that people are, at least any type of talk of it, become more and more part of the daily, or at least a weekly routine of just setting the stage for us to have a more positive human community. A lot of these channels, which is good about inner healing, but you can truly heal. I mean, if you really want to connect to this stuff, it's just relaxing. Meditation helps. Meditation will start you off. There are different ways of going about if meditation don't work for you. It's basically just asking angels to clear out all of this stuff and seeing it through your third eye and seeing who's here. And you just open up, you just trust yourself, basically. And then they'll start to appear. I don't connect to them every day. I know they're around, but I don't. If you see them all the time, probably drive yourself nuts. But eventually, they're going to be coming to our physical form eventually. But we have to be ready for it mentally. If you want it, it will come in this lifetime. I don't know. Who knows? But this is, the idea is to build up to that anything is possible. If you're going to go about on an ego situation and brag to all your friends, it's unlikely that, you never know, they might show up anyway. But I believe it's just being laughed at by majority of people out there, which is fine, because you see what they're going through. That's not easy, obviously. It's not part of our culture. It's not part of our everyday routine of thinking. It says conspiracy. Illuminati is a conspiracy, such as what's happening with NASA. NASA is the root of our Illuminati. Illuminati energies, but also the Men in Black play a big role there, obviously. The quiet down scientists, they're there heavily. California, heavily Illuminati state, basically. New York, kind of, but California, certain parts of California, not all of it. Like big, it's like a Illuminati laboratory. Obviously, there are other places. Mexico's Illuminati laboratory. I mean, technically, the whole world is, but there are certain areas where they do their stuff. Mexico, they do a lot of their. I don't believe it's the safest place. At least better on some parts of it, but then again, some parts of America are more dangerous than Mexico. So, such as Chicago. so yeah, and now that's done by design, obviously. So the wanting to more clear out just manipulations in general, healing personal issues is one thing, but clearing out manipulations, like manipulating alien beings or whatever it might be, is to clear your vortex, will help you connect to alien spirit. It takes time, but just basically just do like a house cleaning of yourself will definitely make the connection stronger. Trusting your instincts and trusting what you're seeing through your vibration, what you feel is around you is most likely around you. If you reptilians around you, probably are there, and other beings. So their energy is there at least. It might not be there physically, but their energy is there. So they're all watching us. I mean, they're all around us. We are their entertainment, the alien beings. So for them to say they're not here, they're not ready to see it. I mean, look at the violence on this world. You think an alien's going to show up and be involved with all that? No. Obviously, a lot more causing it. But it's still the good guys. There's more good guys than bad guys here. So, let's see, one moment. Well, it does seem like, Illuminati energies will be opening up their doors, meaning they're somewhat exposing themselves, but not completely. It does seem like they're going to become more obvious, at least some of them will, little by little. They're not going to really point at themselves and try to get all this attention, but it's definitely going to, as we awaken, we're going to become more known of them, of their presence here, little by little. Obviously, we're seeing how their weather weapons are working, and they're working really well. It is kind of warm for February. I don't remember being this warm. Usually it gets warm around April, I think. I don't remember, but usually it takes a while. Well, at least around late March, but yeah, it's warm. And probably other areas of the country I haven't looked at other places, but yeah, violence should not be the norm on a world. Should not be any type of violence or abuse should not be the norm. We call it life, but it's actually manipulations from other beings. So sending healing to that, the idea is to take our power back, basically. No more victims, more empowerment, better earth. It can happen, it will happen. It's just you gotta get tired of, I mean, when people don't believe in what I'm doing and others are doing, like they're not ready, obviously. Um, but that's their deal. But when you're ready for a transformation, you will receive. I mean, I'm not sure about full alien contact, but well, your instincts will connect you to them. And it just takes a while for channeling. Some of us, like myself, was brought here to be, to open a lot of stuff up, as you can see. Be controversial, shake things up. Not always say the best things, but has good intentions behind it. It's shaking everything up. Shaking up other spiritual groups, not those that already do the alien stuff because they're already there, but other spiritual groups that don't really talk about it that much. I'm not going about it right now, but just to bring it more into the environment, especially those that have a huge audience, not to bring me attention, but to bring others attention, say this is okay to connect with. There's nothing wrong with it. Some are very 3D, as you can see, wanting to go about it through third dimensional. I want to look, I want to see it, I want to touch it, and that's not how it works. Because we're not ready. I mean, we have too much darkness here. If it was no gun violence, no guns, just more like you can leave your doors unlocked and have, peaceful environment. You have to worry about your kids, then we'll have our aliens here. So, sending anthrax to anybody. There's no more conspiracies. There's more love than conspiracies, and it's just a lot of that's the world. Some like some like it like this, as you can tell. We have some of the strongest lower vibrational beings here and ever. I think we have pretty strong ones here, but that's okay. We're turning things around, so they get angry when you switch it around. So, even the elite are going to be giving themselves the boot and showing themselves here and there. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but I guess we'll see. They're not going anywhere anytime soon. Seeing Netanyahu, what is his name? I forget. Oh, either way, the prime minister, I think it's prime minister of Israel. I think that's right. I'm not looking it up. But yeah, having that happen to him is kind of interesting. So, it doesn't serve the purpose anymore. They're not really saying, but that's part in what happened to the Saudis. I mean, I don't think the cabal is on the run, but it's several shifts, and hopefully more to come. Definitely, it's not something easily to remove because humanity has to change too. You can't just throw out these, humanity has to change because sometimes they bring them back. You can blame the lower Illuminati all you want, but us as individuals have to change. You got to change your perspective. You have to heal, become less paranoid, and not worry so much. And we'll find our, not worry about the stock market, not worry about anything, because what are you going to do about it anyway? If you realize, obviously people know this, the more you worry, you probably worry about nothing, right? Because you're not going to see the future, most likely. Some might. Some do connect to other dimensions where there are things that are not so pleasant. You have a presence there of soul growth of some kind, and it has a purpose, but it doesn't mean you have to remember these things. Like some people have dreams of human trafficking and stuff like that because you're bringing healing to that. And it seems like women are there for healing, which is fascinating. I can't remember my dreams at all. Whatever I remember, it's mundane stuff. Not that matters. My mind gets blanked out most of the time. So I'm not alone in that. So that all serves a purpose, especially I'm going through a transition. It seems a good one. I hope. Yeah. Yes. So let's see here. Yeah, I do a conscious connection here. As for the angelic energies, yes, just to one moment, to trust your energies, to know that you are strong, and that you can push away any kind of obstacle. Don't give in to your thought patterns of violence or any type of. It's a test. The lower beings here they want you to do something negative so they can control you. And obviously, we're at a war here. We're not seeing it, but it's here, and it's very complicated. If we only saw what we saw, probably see it. You probably see it as a horror movie. We're kind of already seeing it, how humans are acting, especially when you have, uh, for example, like a young couple together, and then the guy goes crazy and starts shooting everybody. Like, where did that come from? It comes from manipulation. I mean, I don't want to bring that stuff up here. I try to keep that stuff out, but it's like, where does this stuff come from? That is showing you in Anunnaki manipulation. It's different types of beings, but it's us not clearing out our stuff. Because if you say, I don't want this stuff, I don't want to get attacked, so you clear your vibration, so it doesn't happen. Obviously, some people get attacked, but still, you have a positive energy. You're still less likely, because if you're getting attacked a lot, you're probably doing a lot of good. As long as you stay cool, take it easy, get some chewing gum, chocolate's good, resting, watch a movie that's very pleasant, something that, because this is a big deal. We're cutting through the matrix, I believe so. Eventually, I'm not sure, maybe in 100 years we'll start seeing these beings here and there, but that's where we're heading. On a little by little, we're going in that direction either way. When we call it crazy, that's fine, but it's time. It feels like it's time. I don't have all the answers. I don't say it's going to happen when, but if you truly want that connection, you gotta be patient. But know what will happen. It'll be in a loving environment, and it won't be anything that will spook you out. It'll be something that you want to connect with. I'll probably connect to a bunch of weird-looking grays. I've been asking for that. I feel them around here and there. It's hilarious. I get the funny ones around me. Anyway, here and there. I'm so busy with what I'm doing here. I don't really take the time to really connect with them in that way. I think I got the funny ones around me, but that's good. So yeah, the whole idea is just, at least I'm being told to bring this up. There's nothing to be afraid of. Yes, there is a lot of weird things here already that we're going through. And the idea is to have a peace of mind. And just know that things will get better. If you want to send your energies for, like with North Korea. North Korea is now at the Winter Olympics, and things are cool. It's not perfect. But, nobody's perfect. They're not perfect. We're not perfect. But the idea is for peace. No matter what people say, do you want peace? Take whatever side you want, but peace is good. Peace is good with Israel. Israel has a lot of manipulations. Not everybody in Israel, obviously, is a part of it. The conspiracy, most likely that's running America, the war machine, and secret, and London also through the financial situation. And war with Iran, I don't see that, but I believe it's being diverted, but some want it, but I don't think Iran might be seen as a fall guy. They're trying to take control over it, probably. The Saudis, whoever it might be, probably Israel trying to take over. Not everybody in Israel, but, a small elite group are trying to do that. That's through Illuminati energies. Let's see here. All right, we'll do a quick connection with Sifu. One moment. Okay, we're going to do a quick connection. And basically, who is here to have a message for us? All right, much love, blessings. Here we go. We are Seraphim, angels, blessings. And realize your souls are like water. You absorb energies from everywhere. You're also transitioning into a new human. You're changing your earth for the better. Some of you, I want to say slapping some lower energy beings to get their minds to think more properly. As many of you are healing low vibrations, removing their controls over this earth. As you are blessing them and giving them a second chance. The idea is not to let them absorb into darkness, but many of them are looking for answers and direction. Many of you are bringing that assistance. As you transition this earth into a new earth vibration, realize blessing those that of the dark is actually giving you more power because you're forgiving them, forgiving their darkness. It's actually giving the earth more abilities also, because the more anger you have towards a low vibration, the more you will have. So the more forgiveness you bring, the more positive vibrations that go out through you and the earth. As the earth needs much forgiveness here, as you can see. As many are, of a victim vibration, but also realize that is of a warning energy. As, that soul is still connecting to low energy that's caused violence to you. And to send healing to that being and let them go free. Realize those that are connected to low energies are lost souls. There's a part of them that just has not let go of that inner darkness. And some of them, it gets triggered and then they experience it. They blow up. They lose their minds. They make the wrong choice. Many of them ask for forgiveness after that negative direction. Some don't. Some are absorbed by low vibrations. But some want redemption, as some of you are aware. Not everyone is out here to do dark, but many are here to make mistakes. And you are here to be healed by those mistakes, to have a second chance, to grow with others, to be a better person. Souls come here to transform. And now you see the tests here are very heavy. You are all transforming. And those of you are the light, why these bad things happen to you, because you're bringing light to those that need it. So I guess you might call it abuse, those that are of a low energy. They cause abuse, they cause violence, they cause rape. It's like, yes, you've done those things to me, but I forgive you and send you healing and bring you into the light. That is what you're here to do. Not to be a victim, but to grow, to share your energies, to create a better world. And you are warning that. As many, feel the tears, but look how strong you are after that. The idea is to be a better person for everyone. Nobody here is perfect. You're not being judged. You are judging yourselves. It is time to end that. And let yourself be free. You all can be free. It is, it takes time. But if you see it from our perspective, many are still warning to let go of that darkness. And those of the light are warning how to use that light still. You're just wondering what to do with it. So blessings to you. All right. Whichever one. Whichever one. Take care. Have a great night.